What's up, my trash stars? It's me, Penny Angela. Welcome the F back to my channel, bitch. I'm feeling really Pammy right now. Like, when do I not feel Pammy? But today's video, it's going to be controversial because today's video, I am going to be reacting and responding to your unpopular opinions. So recently, a few weeks ago, I've done an unpopular opinions video, and I will link that below and somewhere in this video. And you guys seem to like it. So I went on my Instagram and I asked you guys, what are your unpopular opinions? And I let you guys know I will be reacting to your unpopular opinions. I have myself a blood orange tequila cranberry cocktail with sugar on the rim. And I'm going to be reacting and getting a little bit tipsy. So if that sounds like something you want to get messy with me with, and see, I already sound messy. I'm not even making coherent freaking sentences. Oh my God, can I talk? Can I freaking, let's have a sip. She's buff. Ah! Okay. She's really buff. Okay. I'm feeling buff. Well, I'm not gonna like go off right now, but I just want to talk about like the discoloration from my neck to this. It's kind of like scary. Like, it is. And you guys know I wear SPF, but also like obviously no matter how much SPF you wear, I guess like years of the sun and me always, obviously my chest is covered when I'm outside. That happens, but maybe I need to do some tanning outside, honey, so I can be one skin fucking complexion. Anyway, let's get into the video. As always, if you aren't a part of the Trash Star family, why the hell aren't you a part of the Trash Star family? We get drunk and we get messy and we get problematic over here as fuck, duh. It's like our talent. Yeah, so all my socials are down below. Don't forget to hit that notification and that subscribe button and comment on my videos. That helps me in the algorithm. Let's get into it. So I'll be looking down to look at my Instagram questions. So, and I will keep this all anonymous just because, you know, they are unpopular opinions and I don't want to air anyone's like shit out there, basically. So the first unpopular opinion is 18 to 25, I believe. Yeah, 18 to 25 should be its own dating pool. 18 to 25 should be its own dating pool. I agree. No, I don't fully agree. I feel like 21, I feel like if you're legal to drink at 21, that should be like 21 and up should be able to date. And I feel 21 and below should be able to date. I feel like the official age of being an adult to me, if I was like in charge of like making the rules, but imagine me making fucking rules. Actually, it'll be like Legally Blonde. I'll be like Elwood, making rules and doing law stuff.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
I feel that like 21 should be the 21, like anything under 21 is like a teenager to me. Even 21 is still really young. Like obviously at 21, like who is listening to you? Like you have no experience. Not saying all, like obviously there are some 21-year-olds that were like on their own by 18, already moved out, and a lot of times that is for like traumatic shit that happened to them that caused them to grow up early. But most 21-year-olds that still live at home, when I lived at home at 21, I was still really young, seeing a lot of dumb shit. And I'm so happy that like I'm not a part of Gen Z. I can imagine the cringe stuff I said at 21 being like so public on the internet. And of course it is, it's on Twitter deep down, but like imagine being like that age now and thinking how I used to think back then. Like at that age, just like shut up and listen, because you literally did not like, you don't have enough experience to really be talking about anything. Like you don't, like literally, like you don't. Like I'm not getting into that, but I feel like 21 should be the age of being an adult, not 18. So I guess I partially agree with that. The next question is reaction statement, whatever. It's college is a waste of time and money. I wholeheartedly agree. I don't regret going to college, but I kind of regret going to college because I feel like I didn't need to do it. I have a bachelor's degree in media studies and communications. So that's like media, journalism. I had like these high hopes working for E! News, and during that time, like I graduated college in 2015. So I feel like back then, like celebrity was still a big thing, and now it's more influencers. Like who's watching E! News? Who's watching like celebrity gossip outside of like Wendy Williams, you know? And it is what it is. But I feel now that I see, if I knew social media was going to be a career option, I probably would not have gone to college for media, because you can do media on social media without any degree and have that be your full-time career and income. Again, I feel like college is only needed if you want to be a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer, pharmacy technician, a nurse, like something where you have to go to school, be a dentist, like something of that. But if not, learn a trade and get certified. But if you just want to learn like English, I don't know. But I also don't regret it, because a lot of jobs on Indeed, if you even want to be a front desk receptionist at a law firm or a marketing firm or a salon, like having a bachelor's degree helps. Like it is what it is. I'm not going to lie. But obviously when I went to college, the world was different then. And what, 7 years later? See, I'm dumb. Yeah, 2022. 7 years later, here we are. So I don't know. The next unpopular opinion from my followers on Instagram states, using astrology, Zodiac signs is just an excuse for a shitty personality and making people feel better about it. I partially agree and disagree. There are some people that be like, oh, what's your sign? Oh my God, you're a Gemini? Get away from me. I'm not talking to you. I'm not dating you. Oh, you're a Leo? Miss Self-Absorbed, Miss Independent, like acting all crazy. But ultimately, like, I have to be honest, like a lot of Zodiac signs, like, it's kind of true. So if you've been following me, you know my least favorite sign is Aquarius. Like everyone knows this. Like I've been talking about this since like what, 2018. Like they're not like the vibe for me. Like we eventually, like I can't. But I have Aquarius friends that I fucking love. So I can't be like, all Aquariuses suck. But I've literally met like psycho people. But even some of my close girlfriends have had some really bad experiences with Aquarius, especially Aquarius women in particular. Like Aquarius men like are okay, but when it comes to Aquarius women, like I don't get along with them. But there are some people I know at work that are Aquarius women and like we're fine, but that's also like work relationships. But my work relationships with Aquarius men at one of my jobs I have, it's not okay, but he doesn't work there anymore. But I feel like some people use like your Zodiac sign as a way to just like dismiss you, or to be like, oh, I love you because we're both Leos, or we're both like, oh my God, you're a Cancer. I love Cancers. And I can be that way too. Like, I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like, bitch, I can be that way too. Like, if I find out someone is a like Cancer or a Pisces or a Sagittarius, like I love those signs. I'm like, oh my God. If I find out you're an Aquarius or a Libra, I'm very like, I'm aware of you is all I'm gonna say. I'm very aware, like, I don't really get along with Libra women either, like, but I just feel like for you to be like, oh my God, like, I'm so dark and evil, but I'm sorry, it's just my Scorpio side that, like, I'm being a manipulative bitch, like, no, like, I hate when people do that, but I do believe some signs and people just, like, they don't, like, mesh, if that makes any sense. And the next unpopular opinion is, there's not enough introspection in society. People would rather blame outside factors. So I don't exactly completely understand that question, but from my like vibe that I'm getting, is that like people don't look within themselves. They rather blame everyone else. And oh my God, like I've done that. Like, and I agree, like I will just blame people, like, and like I'm in a new place mentally where I'm just trying to be like, I'm trying to like vibrate at a higher level. Like I'm just trying to vibe higher. And like, because I do feel like there was a point where I was being super negative and always talking about shit that irritates me and like society, politics, and it is what it is. Like, I don't want to dwell on negativity. I don't think people realize that like the impact of always talking about shit that you fucking hate. Like, it is what it is. Like, I hate the word woke now, but you know, the woke people will be woke. Like, it is what it is. Like, I just like, why use your energy on something that irritates you? It's only going to put you in an irritated vibration. Like, then you're always going to be like in a foul mood, or like it comes back to you, dude. And I feel like society now, as you said, we like to blame everyone else for like these outside factors. Like, it's this person's fault, it's these people's fault, is people voted like this, like, how about like we all look within ourselves and realize we all are to blame for everything that's going on, because we're all being played like fools. We all are. We're all playing into the game of like the fighting on sides. Like, we all are. Let's be real here. Let's be real. And yeah, we all blame outside factors instead of like looking within ourselves. Like, and that's something that like I'm trying to do more. Like, if I have a fight with a friend, I always talk to one of my best girlfriends, Emily, and I'm like, you know, am I giving off a vibe? Because sometimes we're not aware. Like, we can't always just be like, these bitches are hating on me. Like, sometimes you're an asshole. And like, I am first to admit, I can be an asshole. Sometimes I take it far. But I only take it far when people make me take it far. Like, I will never like come for someone that doesn't bother me. Like, I would never do that. But once you do, like, once you get me mad, bitch. Woo! Oh, child. And I'm not saying that because this drink got my buzz. I'm saying it because the next statement is out of pocket. Well, letting y'all hoes know, these are not my opinions. These are unpopular opinions from my followers. They went off and they said what the F they said. Don't shoot the messenger, bitch. Don't get mad at the messenger for what my followers said. So anyway, the next unpopular opinion from my followers on Instagram is envies, meaning non-binary people. Envies are annoying as F. I'm here for the T girls, meaning I'm here for the trans girls, but envy are privileged white Fs. Well, damn! Well, goddamn! Well, goddamn! Damn! Damn! Goddamn! Damn! That's all I gotta say about that one. Goddamn!
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I don't know if this person is a trans woman. Obviously they said that they love their T girls. We love our T girls. We love our trans girls and men. Like, we love y'all. Like, duh. Like, of course. Yeah. So this is a crazy statement. Again, as I may or may not said, I don't even know what I say like anymore in videos because like I kind of zone out. But yeah, I am not non-binary and or trans and or gay. So again, like I probably should keep my mouth shut on that. But you know, everyone can be annoying. Let's be honest here. Like, everyone can be annoying, and it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Some people are more annoying than others. Okay? And for me, some people send me hate comments more than other people. I don't fucking know why, but that's what's happening. Am I canceled? I feel like, see, but I asked for unpopular opinions, and these aren't my opinions. Don't get mad at me, bitch. These are not my opinions. I did my own unpopular opinions video. If I wanted to say that, I would have said that, but I didn't. Bitch. Anyway, next unpopular opinion. This user said, cultural appropriation is mostly BS and is manufactured outrage. 100% agree. 100% agree. Look at me. I am mimicking Pamela Anderson and Jenna Jameson. I'm wearing a black wig. See, I'm dumb, bitch. I'm wearing a blonde wig. Not saying that black people don't have blonde hair, obviously, but like my look is inspired by two white girls. Like one's from fucking Canada. Like let's like, come on. When it comes to cultural appropriation, there was a point where I'd be like, oh my God, how dare she wear those box braids? But now I'm like, girl, if your hair comes out, your hair comes out. Stay safe, you know? What the hell that got to do with me? Like, I see people comment on like these girls on TikTok, like, oh my God, like appropriation. You have baby hairs, blah, blah. Okay, so like, let's say we stop that one white girl from wearing cornrows. What happens to us? Like, what happens to us? Like, nothing. Like, my day doesn't get any better as a black woman. I'm still going to be discriminated against in certain jobs if I wear my natural hair in the way it naturally grows off my head. But ultimately, we just stopped one white girl from wearing box braids. Like, okay? It doesn't really change anything. Like, that's the thing about like calling people out. It's like, okay, so we can tell Trisha to not wear those braids she once had in her head and tell her, but then like what happens after that? Like, nothing happens to our community in a better way. Like, you know, if her hair comes out, that's her hair. It is what the hell it is. Like, for me, like, I really don't care. Obviously, there are some cultural things, and particularly when it comes to spirituality and religion, that I feel should not be touched, especially when it comes to like Native and Indigenous people. Like, that's a no-no to me, like, for sure. But for me, and I can only speak of my culture as a black woman, I won't speak about, you know, Mexican culture, Chinese culture, Japanese culture, Cuban culture, any other culture other than mine. For me, like, a white lady wearing like a black hairstyle, it doesn't do nothing to my day, and it also doesn't help me in any way if she stops wearing it. Like, I still have to navigate this world as a black woman, even if she has it in her hair or not, even if she's getting hyped up for it and I'm being called ghetto. Like, me stopping one person on TikTok or Instagram doesn't change anything. And I feel like it doesn't change anything. So ultimately, like, it is what it is. If their hair falls out, that's their problem. We already told you what could happen. We already told you what could happen. It is what it is. But yeah, that's my opinion. I may be canceled for that. The next unpopular opinion here is cheese is dumb, so is Chess. Yeah, Chess sounds fucking stupid because it's too smart. So yeah, it's fucking stupid, bitch. But when it comes to cheese, how can you not like cheese? Like, I love cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. Yes, I do. I love cheese. Ba-bum. I love cheese. Ba-bum. I love cheese. Ba-bum. Yes, I do. If you know who does that and where that comes from, I love you. Literally one of my favorite YouTubers. Yes, he is one of my favorite YouTubers. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Next unpopular opinion from my followers on Instagram states kids should be able to say no. It teaches them that you are superior all the time. It leads to issues. Of course, I believe like children should understand consent at a really early age. If you know, ask your kids for hugs even. Like, yes, you should, because like, I used to hate when I was younger and like my mom would be like, hug him, that's your uncle. And I didn't want to hug his weird ass. Or like, my mom would force me to talk to like her older friends and be like, ask her how her day was. And like, I don't want to. And it kind of makes you feel like as a kid, like you have no, bodily autonomy. And that is not good to be instilled at an early age to me. And yeah, it does lead to issues later on in life. I definitely agree with that. Kids should be able to say no. They really should be. And again, like, I just hate the culture of like, oh, go hug him. That's your uncle that you only met once. Go give your aunt a kiss. Like, go kiss her on the cheek. Like, especially when it comes to like distant relatives, like, it's really, I did not like that. So I agree with you. The next unpopular opinion from my followers on Instagram states that family isn't everything. If they actually are good for you, basically that's fine. But if they aren't, like, otherwise, then like, oh well, basically what that comment states. And yeah, of course, like, if your family is toxic, F them. Like, I don't talk to all of my family members. It is what it is. As you get older, you get to set those boundaries. And just because someone is family doesn't mean that they aren't taxing on your mental health. And because family can be that way. They definitely can. But I love my mommy. I love my mom so much. But she's you know, she has her moments. But I always talk to her. But it's not even bad if you need to take a break from like a family member. Next unpopular opinion is I agree with most of Russell Brand's political views. Yeah. I feel like he's a classical liberal, such as myself, and I agree with a lot of what he says, and I feel we need more voices like him in this space, and I feel like voices like him and even mine, I always say mines, I'm ghetto as fuck, bitch. Voices like him and mine are like often overpowered and overshadowed in the current space of like liberals and leftists, whatever. But I do feel like there's a time and place for everyone, and yeah, I agree with a lot of the stuff that he says. Like, I don't know everything that he says, so like, let's not go there and act like because I don't know everything he says. I don't even start that. But what I've heard him say, I do agree with, okay? The last unpopular opinion is excessive drinking and partying is so trashy and try hard. It's not cute. Well, honey, I love to drink. I'm a grown-ass lady, okay? Like, I'm grown. Like, I feel like people don't realize I'm not a kid. Like, I'm grown. I pay my rent. I have bills, credit cards in my name. Like, I am a full-ass adult. Like, I will have a cocktail. Do I get, like, crazy drunk out and about? No. But I feel like if you are under 25, you should. Make friends. Go out, dude. One thing I would love to tell my followers and subscribers is, like, get off the internet and stop being chronically online when you are young. Have fun. If you want to be a slut, be a slut. If you want to get drunk every night, do that. I mean, of course, like, in moderation, don't lead yourself into an addiction. But, like, you are only young once. You are old forever, okay? I don't think people realize that. Like, you're only young once, okay? Once you're old, you only get older. There's no, I'm getting younger. Like, you're only young once, you're old forever. Like, have fun. Turn the fuck up. Like, I excessively drank when I was in college. Yes, I did. I partied hard, really hard, so hard. I honestly think I could write a book about it. Like, people have no idea like what I used to do. But now I like to stay home with my little tray, have my cocktail, my fancy cocktail with my mid-tier alcohol. I don't drink bottom tier booze anymore, either top shelf or mid shelf. I don't drink Jose Cuervo and like cheap vodkas. I like to have my nice stuff. But I like to make my fancy cocktail at home and like vibe. And again, like in moderation. And like, what's wrong with being trashy? Like, my apartment is like Valentine's Day vomit, bitch. Like, I'm trashy as fuck. But again, that's your opinion, and we respect other people's opinions over here. So if you like today's video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, like I said before, and leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Hopefully I'm not canceled again, bitch. And I love you. I do. Yeah. Join the Trash Star family by subscribing and also following me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll leave all those links down below. I love you. Bye, my Trash Stars. See you in the next video. And yeah.